Love and light, ladies. So, if you are new, my name is Love Watley. I am also known as the Self Love Guru, and I'm your confidence coach as well as a clinical social worker, which means I can do therapy as well as case management. I absolutely love what I do, not only for a career, but also freelance. And so today, as you can see from the title of the video, it says pregnancy in Black women. And so I've been talking a little bit more about womanhood and motherhood and things of that nature, just because of the stage that I'm in right now in my life, and just wanting to educate you ladies on what this process looks like and how taxing it can be, and just some things to be mindful of. So today in particular, I wanted to address a video that I saw with Kevin Samuels, talking about this whole aspect of marriage and how 80% of the time, if there is a broken home, the women are the ones who leave. And that really stood out to me because when I think about situations where there are broken homes, it is the woman that typically leaves. We hear about men, or that's something that we tend to talk about more and focus on. However, the women are the ones to leave. And I'm not speaking on situations where it's clearly a dangerous situation to be in, or, financial obligations are not being met, or this man is, having some sort of substance use disorder. Not speaking on those anomalies. I'm just talking in general about families, and oftentimes it's because of a lack of conflict resolution. Like, we have to be able to know and understand that even when someone has what we would consider a good marriage from the outside looking in, they put in work to have that, right? Like, it does take work to be in a marriage and in a partnership. And it is a partnership. People like to make it seem like it is not, or they want you to think that it's not, but it is. And it takes a lot more work than what it seems. And even for me, like, I'm not above, like I said, ordering my groceries, hiring a housekeeper, just doing those things that I feel like make my life more luxurious, including getting my hair done. So if you all have seen from my videos, for the majority of my pregnancy, my hair has been braided, and I'm getting it braided again tomorrow. And, my significant other was like, I really want to see your hair out more. I love it when you wear it out, whether it's natural or it's down. And, or you have twists, whatever. He's like, I love to see that look from you. And I'm like, I get it. But right now, I just can't. Like, I'm not about to sit here and manage my hair because I don't have the energy to do that every other day. So right now it's braids. Like, that's what it is. This is what you get from me. You get these knotless braids, all right? Anything else, you might get some feed-ins, but I can't do it right now, and that's just what it is. And so I had to inform him about how the female body works and how tired I am and how it's exhausting. But because I do value the fact that, my man wants to see me and look at me and be like, that's my lady. I do still have a responsibility to take care of my hair, as well as take care of my body, as well as maintain my wardrobe, right? So those are things that I'm doing, making sure that I'm still getting some form of exercise so I'm not getting too big, making sure that I'm, drinking my water, eating fruits and veggies, like just doing all of those things to really take care of my body and take care of myself. And today, one of the things that I did is I went online and I got some new, like, body wash, and I got a new feminine wash, which I'm not typically into feminine washes, but this one just seems like a really good one and I want it. So I'm gonna try it. I got it from Amazon. I also went and bought some more earrings. I think it's like 44 pairs of earrings on this thing. I didn't even know Amazon offered stuff like that, but I found a seller up there and they have all these different pairs of like gold earrings and they're dangly. And I actually really needed a pair for my maternity shoot. So I thought that was cool. And so it's just been so much, but I say all that to say you have to prioritize you. You have to prioritize you. I mean, don't get me wrong, my man, I love him. And, I'll still take care of my responsibilities and my due diligence in my home. However, I have to be mindful of myself as a woman. And that is really one of the most important things during pregnancy is making sure that you're prioritizing you. I can't do my hair right now, so I can't commit to that. I don't have the energy to commit to certain engagements. And I had a lot of people, especially at the beginning of my pregnancy, wanting me to do different things. Like people are asking me to collab on projects with them. I had a young woman who wanted me to do like a podcast with her and, a few other women. And it was just a lot going on. And I had to make an executive decision about what I wanted that to look like. Y'all, give me 1 second. I think that's maintenance at the door. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna take y'all with me downstairs. Hold on 1 second. Coming! And then I gotta go back up there and get my juice because I am not pouring another cup, honey. I'm not doing that. That is what I won't do. Hi. Hello, you can come on in.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. All right, so let me grab this juice really quick and come back downstairs because they have to fix something upstairs. And I need to get my phone. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alrighty. Had my whole shop set up there. But now we can move into the kitchen really quickly. Y'all, look at all this baby stuff that we have all along the wall. So much stuff. I had 3 baby showers. So we will come into the kitchen table. Now I gotta get my food. Hold on. All right, I was eating a beef patty and some juice. I've been craving sweets lately. Like when I say sweets, I'm talking about sugary beverages, like ices, slushies, ice cream, like you name it. If it's sweet, I want it. Anyway, so where was I? Yeah, so I had to really prioritize myself. And I didn't realize, I did a video not too long ago about self-care and how that changes during pregnancy. But it's real. It does change. It has to look different. Not too many people have the same body structure in terms of, how things move, your organs. Not too many people are able to do the same things that they used to be able to do physically. So being able to get your body moving, get exercise, it looks different. Like I am bigger now. Also, my hormones have changed. Like it's been so many things, y'all. But I really wanted to talk specifically about Black women in this video because for me, being able to hire a doula, that's a privilege. Being able to receive medical care throughout your pregnancy, that prenatal care, That's a privilege. These aren't things that you really think about until you need them, but they are privileges. And I'm just thankful for them. I'm thankful for my support system. I'm thankful that I was able to have 3 baby showers and get all of this stuff. Like, someone bought me a car seat. I got a lot of wipes. I got some diapers. I got, a little boppy for the baby to lay on while I'm nursing or while they're playing. I got like a floor mat for tummy time. I got a playpen, right? So there's so many things that I received that we didn't have to pay for out of pocket. And then today, my brother-in-law contacted me about opening up a Navy Federal account because I told him I wanted to get a savings account for the baby. And I'm in the process of getting that structured as well, just so that I know that I have some money put away for the baby and these different expenses. And y'all, it's just so much that pops up that you wouldn't even imagine. And so, with that being said, I've talked a little bit about pregnancy, I've talked a little bit about broken homes. It's very important that we start being very intentional about family planning. Like, it's very important. And the reason for that is because people really glorify this baby mama type of lifestyle, and I understand. No, it is not impossible for you to move on and find another man if you feel like the situation that you're in is not healthy. But when you're being strategic about it, when you're requiring marriage before that baby, when you are putting money away, when you have worked on your career, when you have worked on your personal development, like you just have more to lose in that space. And so it makes sense that if I have more to lose because of the things that I've set up for myself, then that means I should create a plan so that I can keep all that I have and be able to add on to it. So, prime example, I've explained to you ladies, like I did all the schooling that I wanted to do up until this point. I'm still considering getting my PhD, which I have been looking at some doctorate programs recently, just for the future, just to know what's out there. What are some things that I could be involved in? What is viable, for my schedule, for my interest, for the things that I think are important for me right now. And so if I had not have had all of those things in place, I can honestly say that being a wife and being a mom right now, that would be difficult for me to wrap my head around, because I do believe that women can have it all, but I do not believe that women can have it all at the same time. Your husband will require some attention. Your baby will require a lot of attention. And so I'm not telling you what order, to do things in. I'm not saying that you have to have your degrees first. My direct supervisor at my job, um, she got married first. She got married first, had the kids, and then went back to school to get her master's degree and her bachelor's as well. She didn't have a bachelor's, but she got her bachelor's, she got her master's, and now she's in the same process that I am, getting her full licensure as a clinical social worker. And so I say all that to say everyone has their path, but she chose to be a wife and a mom first and then do all the other things on the back end. And so I chose the career and getting established in things first so that I could kickstart that process prior to me getting married and having a family. And that worked out for me, but it does not always turn out that way. So be intentional, figure out what you want your life to look like. Think about what type of man you need. Sometimes we say, oh, well, I'm a boss and I like this entrepreneur lifestyle, so I want my man to live that same lifestyle. But entrepreneurs have to work a lot of hours. This is just period, especially in the beginning stages of your business when you're first establishing yourself as not only an individual, but as an entity. Because in the beginning, you are your brand. That means more networking, that means more money going into marketing and advertising. Um, And then learning about all of those different steps to your sales funnel and what kind of services and products you're going to offer so that your business can be structured in a way that's profitable for you and for your family. Um, and to be honest, as Black women, we don't have a choice but to be intentional. We have so many things against us. And it sucks to have to admit that. But when you think about sexism, when you think about racism, when you think about the culture that we live in, the culture that these young men are growing up in, is literally telling them that it is okay to be toxic. It is okay to have a baby mama. It is okay not to get married. It is okay to impregnate multiple women and not commit to any of them. It is okay that your mom raised you on her own and that she struggled, and you can leave another woman in the same position, and it is okay because your mom did it and you witnessed this person do it and you witnessed this person struggle, and they feel like you have to struggle as a result of it, and you have to be very clear that that is not the life that you want to live. Like, I'm going to live a soft life. Profess that to yourself, affirm it. I am going to live a soft life, period. And if the man that I am with isn't understanding of that, because we like to talk about, oh, high value man, high value man, high value man. There are some high value men that want a working woman. They want you to hustle right alongside of them. And that's why it's important to always have your career, always have some knowledge and expertise to fall back on, because you just don't know. You want to keep your, like, even if we're not thinking about the fear of being left by a man or fear of him passing away, whatever, you still got to set up precautions. It's your job as a woman to make sure that your kids are good. It's your job as a woman to make sure that this life insurance policy on your husband gets paid and that it stays paid. Even if y'all get a divorce, keep that life insurance paid. That is protection for you. It is your responsibility to make sure that you are protected, just like it's his responsibility to make sure that he's good, upon his retirement and all those things. But it's very important. So I say all that to say, if you are a Black woman, any woman really, but especially my Black women, be intentional about pregnancy. Use condoms if you know you're not ready to have a baby. Just use them. Abortion is an option currently, but that may not always be the case. As we can see with the media and some things that are going on with that. And um, there's literally a war on our reproductive systems and on our freedoms as women. So if you're not being intentional about it, you're setting yourself up for failure. And that's just what it is, not even to sound harsh, but that is literally what it is. So I love you. If you need some support with this, if you need some guidance, please check out my book that I wrote a few months back. It is called A Guide to Loving Yourself Better. And I love writing guides. I love writing books where you can actually follow through, like it's a workbook, and be able to have pages where you can write in and talk to yourself and just do that grit work, to put yourself in better positions. Just as a person, I love personal development books in general. I read them myself. So check those out. Take care of yourself, and I will see y'all in the next video. I'm gonna finish my beef patty.